What's up? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a new video. So we're going to be working on the truck in this video. As you can see right over here, I have some new Morimoto XB LED headlights. Now you may be wondering, Chris, you already have these. Why is there a brand new set right there? Well, the version that I have been running on the truck for the past year, I would say about 15 months now, they are the white DRL version. So at the time when I purchased the current set that I have on the truck right now, I wasn't aware that there was an amber DRL version. I later found out that there was, I guess for all the Raptor guys and anybody that wanted to run amber DRLs. And I was a little disappointed because I'm such a fan of amber daytime running lights on cars. I just think it looks really menacing, really cool. And I'm a huge lighting geek, lighting nut. And after realizing that they had the amber DRL version, I knew at some point I wanted to upgrade and change over to these. So about a year later, I was like, you know what, I'm going to do it now and bite the bullet. So we have a brand new set of Morimoto XB LED headlights with the amber daytime running lights. So it's exactly the same headlights that I have been running for the past 15 months or so. But these are, as I mentioned, the amber ones. They're really, really simple to install. I actually did a whole video on how to do it. Simply just unbolting a few things, pulling off the front little panel around the headlight. And these just bolt right up into the stock headlight section. It's a plug and play setup, so it's really simple. There's no, custom wiring or anything like that. I've been so pleased with the current set that I have. It's such a huge upgrade over the stock halogens that the truck came with. It's an XLT model, so I didn't get any fancy LEDs or nice headlights when I got the truck. So upgrading to all LED was really important to me, and I went with the Morimoto XBs and been very, very pleased with them over the last year or so. Doing a little bit of a refresh. There is a ton of upgrades coming for the truck. We got a lot of auxiliary lighting coming. We have the new headlights here. I have the new Morimoto Gen 2 taillights coming. Those are on back order. I actually ordered them back in November. They're supposed to be in at the end of March, early April. Also over on the workbench over here, you can't see it, but I also got the Morimoto boost bar as well. So it's an extra reverse light to give a little bit more light when you are reversing with such a large vehicle. I'm so used to an STI and smaller sports cars that having extra light behind me when I'm reversing is definitely going to help. So that's going to be really cool. I also picked up some really, really cool Morimoto 4-banger ditch lights. So they're the ones that mount on the hood, on the A-frame, as they call them, the A-frame brackets. And it's going to really bring the truck to the next level to where I want to bring it. I also got a really cool switch panel to power them and control them inside the vehicle. So it's going to be a really cool install. I'm looking forward to that. Plus a lot more things coming as well. But I figured I would update you guys as to why I got the exact same set of headlights that I already have on the truck. But they are just a little bit different. So let me go ahead, pull the truck in the garage, and we can get started on the install. All right, so before we get started removing these, as you can see, white DRLs. This is what I have been running for a while. Oh, just went off. Let me turn it back on. So it's a white DRL, but when the blinker is on the top section, it turns to the amber. And the new version that I got, the full, all that white there is going to be the orange, the amber, and it's gonna look really, really good, really menacing. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm not gonna do a full walkthrough on the install of this since I've already done it before. I'm kind of just gonna probably do a time lapse or get some clips while I'm doing it. So let me get started and remove the current white DRL headlights from the truck. All right guys, so we finished up the driver's side. I just wanted to do a comparison so you guys can see the difference, and it looks absolutely amazing. I absolutely love that. Looks so much more aggressive. Then we come over to the passenger side. There is the white. Obviously the white still looks good, but I just think the amber looks so much better on the truck than the white. I'm looking forward to actually seeing both of them on, obviously at night. And as you can see at the top, you can turn that on or off, the sequential. It's just a plug you either plug in or unplug it to have the sequential. Otherwise, the top bar right here just blinks, but I have it sequential, so as you can see. I'll go over how everything works once I get the other side on, but I just wanted to show you side by side how much better that looks. And yeah, man, so happy with the switch. So after I get this side on, I'm going to go out and actually align the headlights. I'm probably actually going to do a really quick alignment right now on the wall, because this side is already aligned to where I want it. So I'm just going to kind of match it up, and then I'm going to go over to my spot and then align both of them and get them perfect. So at least that way I'll be able to get somewhat of a reference as to where it currently is. So basically I don't have to start from scratch, and you know, it'll give me a rough alignment. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this side knocked out, and then we can head over and align these headlights. Alright guys, so we are finished up with the install. I'll show you what they look like. I'm going to go out tomorrow and get some better shots in the daytime and everything, but there we go. There is the amber DRL Morimoto XB LED headlights, and man, these things look absolutely incredible. I really love how menacing these things look on the truck since it's all blacked out, and it really does look good. So let me run through the functions real quick, just show you what they look like, and then I'm going to go ahead and align the headlights. I did a rough alignment on the wall, as I mentioned, but I'm going to go to my spot and get them done properly. But let's run through the functions real quick. All right, so these are the daytime running lights, as I mentioned 1,000 times in this video, but this is what the truck is going to look like driving during the day with the lights off, and yeah, absolutely love it. So let me go ahead and turn the low beams on. Here are the low beams. Again, I got to align them, but they look pretty awesome. Again, they look exactly the same as the other ones, just with the different daytime running light. And yeah, absolutely awesome. They have a really startup sequence as well. I've showed that to you in the other video, but I'll show it to you quickly when I start the truck up in a little bit. But there we go. There is the low beams. Kind of see the cutoff on the wall. It's pretty bad since I'm so close to the wall, but they are pretty amazing. They have a great output. The performance of them is great. The cutoff is awesome. Very wide, and a really great upgrade from the halogens. All right, and this is with everything on, with the Morimoto 4-banger fog lights down underneath and the XB LED headlights with the amber DRLs up top. Again, I also got the ditch lights coming up here, which are the same ones as these. Actually, these are the NCS, but I got the HXB, I believe they're called, which are the brighter ones. So it's going to be pretty awesome. I'm having a pretty sweet lighting setup on here, but that is what they look like. High beams. It's going to be hard to show, but let me do them real quick. So there are the high beams, kind of hard to see, but you can tell the fog lights are off. So the high beams are on, and on the wall, sorry, I'm in the way. This is a pretty bad representation, but here we go, and turn them off. There's what the low beam's on. That's what the high beam's on. So really nice. Let me turn the blinkers on for you guys. These are sequential, so both sides are like this, which is really nice. Again, you can turn that on or off just by unplugging a wire, but I chose to keep them on since I have the Morimoto sequential mirror lights and everything, and it just looks pretty cool. And the hazards are the same exact way. So there are the hazards. Obviously it looks exactly the same as the other side. Got the same Morimoto mirror light up there, the sequential, so everything flows very nicely. I've been dying to get this look for a very long time. I'm happy I finally did it. So yeah, so let me clean everything up. I got a mess going on over here. And then we can head out and align the headlights, and then I'm going to catch back up with you guys tomorrow and kind of give you a walk around as well on the outside during the daylight, so you guys can get a little bit better look. Alright guys, so that is going to wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the Morimoto XB LED headlight install with the amber daytime running lights. I absolutely love the way it turned out. It looks super aggressive, and I just like this way more than the white. The white was always very, very clean, but I just, for whatever reason, I just like the amber way better. Makes the truck look so much more menacing, and overall, I just really, really do like that look. So if you guys have any questions at all, be sure to ask them below. But in the meantime, keep it clean, keep it simple, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.